Tale of Two Wolves. Welcome back to my channel, Miss Mythos. Today's story comes from an old Native American legend, a story that teaches us about the battle that lives inside each of us. It's simple, powerful, and timeless. This is The Two Wolves, a story about choice, control, and the power of our inner voice. One evening, an old Cherokee grandfather was teaching his grandson about life. They were sitting by the fire, watching the flames dance and rise into the night sky. The grandfather said, "My son, there is a battle going on inside all of us, a battle between two wolves." The little boy looked up, curious, and listened carefully. The grandfather continued, "One wolf is evil. It is anger, envy, greed, arrogance, resentment, and ego. It's the part of us that complains, judges, and hates." He paused for a moment, and then said, "The other wolf is good. It is love, joy, peace, kindness, humility, hope, and compassion. It's the part of us that forgives, helps, and sees the good in others." The boy thought about it for a while. Then he looked at his grandfather and asked, "Which wolf wins, grandfather?" The old man smiled gently, looked into the fire, and said, "The one you feed." The boy sat silently, thinking deeply about those words. He realized that every thought, every choice, every action is like feeding one of those wolves. Whichever wolf you feed will grow stronger, and whichever one you ignore will grow weaker. The grandfather placed a hand on his grandson's shoulder and said, "You see, life is not about silencing the evil wolf, because it will always exist inside you. It's about choosing which one deserves your energy. If you feed your anger, your jealousy, your pride, the dark wolf will take control. But if you feed love, patience, gratitude, and kindness, the light wolf will guide you." The boy nodded slowly. He understood that both wolves were part of who he was. But he also learned something even more important: he had the power to choose. This story may sound ancient, but it's more relevant today than ever. Every day, we face choices: to be kind or cruel, to forgive or to fight, to stay calm or to let anger win. The world outside may not always be in our control, but the world inside always is. Sometimes, feeding the good wolf is hard. When people hurt you, when life feels unfair, when anger feels easier, that's when your choice matters most. Because feeding the good wolf doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're wise enough to protect your peace. The truth is, both wolves will always live within us. But the one you feed not only shapes your heart, it shapes your life. If you feed kindness, you'll find peace. If you feed gratitude, you'll find joy. And if you feed love, you'll find strength. So, ask yourself today, which wolf are you feeding? Because the story of your life depends on your answer. Thank you for watching The Two Wolves. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Miss Mythos for more motivational and meaningful stories. And remember, peace doesn't come from fighting your darkness, it comes from feeding your light.